Previously on Persona 5 Strikers.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and... What?
Perfect. Perfection.
Silence, you whelp.
Wow, you can't tell me she doesn't look a little bit like Ursula.
Who the hell is she?
Well, at least she's eating, you know, I see tomatoes, I see zucchini. I mean, there's some vegetables on that table.
That couldn't be Mari-san?
No. The girl in front of you clearly ate Mari-san.
Honestly, they're all in my way.
Is she gonna stop eating during this fight or what?
This is the last straw. You've made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
Oh god. Devil May Cry 4, anybody? Oh yeah, this is very Devil May Cry 4. Does she also disappear?
What you're doing is wrong, so we'll be taking those desires back.
Ew, she really is Ursula. I was gonna say Hillary, but okay.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are!
Oh yeah, this is the... I mean, look where we're fighting. A cathedral square ground with a blob with tentacles and a giant tongue. I mean... You can't not see it. And if she disappears...
Eat or be eaten!
We solved the problem in support. The next question is what comes next. It doesn't feel like we'll be making much progress until Zakichi gets back. Should we do some sightseeing while we wait? Though it is kinda late, I guess. At this hour, I would recommend the Ferris wheel over Shuzushino.
Nice.
Well, that's a good idea. You should invite someone to come along. Do you only get to invite one person? What the fuck? Alright, let's make a Ferris wheel save. In case we need to invite more than one person. Because, you know, I don't want to miss out. I want to see all of the things. Yep, just one? How many timelines do you think we're going to create? Guys, you can't expect me not to. Like, you can't expect me not to. You can't be like, Kuma, you only get to see one, and that's it. Kuma, you only get to see one. No. Kuma sees all of the things. Make your choice. Alright, well in that case, let's take a quick little break. I can think about it really quickly, and then we can come back and do all of the things. You guys are saying Haru first because it's Haru's arc. Let me think really quickly who I would take to the Ferris wheel, and we'll see if you guys will guess who I'm gonna pick, depending on how well you know me. Okay, I am back, and I'm gonna read some of the comments because they're not on the screen. I love this arc, made Haru shine. I'd say Haru since this was her story. Okay, Kuma. Kuma is definitely picking Makoto. That's by Fabrinsky. Makoto is basic. Watch him pick Futaba. I think Kuma is gonna pick either the Slub Gremlin or Makoto. No hate on Makoto fans, but she's still basic as fuck. Wow. I disagree, as I feel no Persona character is truly just basic as you claim, but maybe that's just me. I wouldn't say she's basic, but she does ruin the fun a lot of the time. Indeed, she always does bring down the fun. Hee-ho moment, for example. Wasn't it also Anne that, you know, said they're all infected? Anne was the one to originally stop the hee-ho train. Well, serious characters who focus more on missions are needed. Well, the Phantom Thieves do get carried away too much, so her seriousness is definitely needed regardless of how you feel in it. True, but she's someone with a Buchimaru collection. I don't think she has the right to ruin the fun. Lel. She's a group mom, but not the fun kind. Well, that's her private life, not duty. Watch him throw expectations on their head and take Anne. Ew. 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 Ew.
I should write something.
Let's see who we have in the group. Cause memory. We have Ryuji, Morgana, and Yusuke, Makoto, Haru, Futaba, Sophia. We only pick Makoto because Sai. Oh man, I would take Sai any day of the week. Damn. You're absolutely right. I would take Makoto in this circumstance. But I know you guys want to take Haru, so let's start our journey. Where is Haru-chan? Where is Haru-chan? Oh, they're all here. Cool. She's in a corner somewhere. Planning how to kill people. Let's check it out. No, Kuma would take General Armstrong. General Armstrong is a woman who I wouldn't mind bearing my children, but not necessarily a woman I would like to date. Let's just say it that way. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel. Have we ever gone to Sapporo Tower? People are allowed to ride the Ferris wheel, right? I wonder if you can see the tower while you're on it. Sure you can. Alright, everyone wanted the little fluff ball first. Let's start.
Good evening.
I heard Maria's-san's question is going to take a bit longer. Are you going to ride the Ferris wheel with Haru? Let's do it.
Yes.
A Ferris wheel? Of course, I'd love to.
Wow.
Oh, come on. Why didn't they voice this? Wow, look at this view. It's somewhat strange riding a Ferris wheel in the middle of a city like this. Have you not been to Singapore? No, she just realizes what this is. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. What's lagging? Haru just realizes they're on a date. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. And Haru realizes at this moment that she's 18 and he's 17. So if they do anything, technically it's rape. But because it's Haru, it's okay. Oh yeah. Welcome to 2021. I heard this crazy situation where this young boy was actually raped by his babysitter and she got pregnant and she gave birth to the kid. And then she took the kid to court and got child support even though she raped him. Sorry to bring down the mood. 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Where you could be raped as a guy and still punished for it. And people say, why am I so paranoid about who I spend my time with? Seriously, look it up. Anyways, back to the show. We shared that story in History and Politics on Discord. Yep, you did. That's where I got the info from.
Thank you.
Oh god, I gotta read it. Thank you for everything, including saving Mari-san, Kuma. She's so important to me, so I had to thank you for what you did. You can treat me to some coffee. It's going to be it's rough for her. No, it's thanks to you, Haru. How sweet. You really haven't changed at all. Say, did you know this Ferris wheel mostly comprised of red gondolas, but there is a single yellow one. Apparently, if you manage to get that one, they say you'll meet your true love. Isn't that romantic? And they just so happen to be in the yellow one. You see what? Oh my god. You see, girls are subtle. Guys are like, hey babe, I like you. Wanna fuck? Guys are so tacky. Whereas girls are so subtle. God fucking damn it. Say something!
Huh?
What colored gondola did we get on? Oh, I'm sure she didn't realize. I think it's red. I think it's yellow. I wasn't paying attention. I think it's yellow.
Really?
Wait, really? Oh, it's not like I was hoping the saying's true or anything, though. Sure you weren't. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm so sure. I just meant you invited me to meet you here, so we'll check next time. We could try again sometime. Really? Then it's a date. We'll be back someday. See? Girls are so smooth. Kuma, she is being honest right now.
I'm so glad.
I'm already looking forward to it. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together.
So I
But
went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it.
shut up, old man. I'm doing ba-chicka wow wow. Do you want to skip this cutscene? Yes. Wait, I can skip cutscenes? It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Make sure you leave nothing undone. Ba-chicka wow wow. I'm gonna boop you. I mean, it is hinted that Haru does like Joker by her friend zone moment. What do you mean hinted? I'm sorry, did we both play the same game? Multiple times throughout her events in Persona 5 Royale, she's outright hitting on him. She's flirting with him half the time. What do you mean hinted? What do you mean hinted? What hints? What? She's literally, you know those people that have those little signs to guide airplanes? She's literally doing that. Is that what you define as a hint? She's literally got the lights for the runway that lead all the way to the bedroom, and she's like showing the direction. Do you take that as a hint? I swear to God. I take offense as I tend to be subtle due to my antisocial nature. What fucking hint? There was no hint. I don't really remember the confidant moments, only rank 9s and 10s. I think I'm gonna have to edit out the confidants for each character, similar to how I did in Danganronpa. Remember how I did the confidant, the free time videos all the way from 1 to 10? Sorry, from 1 to 5. I'm gonna have to do it with Persona. Rank 1 to 10 in one video. Because these ain't hints. They're like black and white. They're so obvious. All right, little slub gremlin.
Heyo.
There's nothing to do till Zenkichi gets back. Got any plans?
What are you gonna do?
You gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Futaba? Let's do it.
What?
Huh? They've got a Ferris wheel here? We gotta go. You mean the Family Guy moment? Exactly. Wait, why does Futaba look tall all of a sudden? What the fuck? I thought she was short. A pair of young teens sharing a Ferris wheel ride. Wow, subtle Futaba. Could this be you know what? Your inexperience is showing. It's a date. What do you think? It's a little family trip. What do you think? What? Why are you trying to make me say it? I asked first. Well, whatever the case, thanks for the invite. I can't believe I'm running a Ferris wheel in the city at night. I guess you never know what's in store for you, huh?
Well...
I've been freaking out a bit lately. I've experienced so much since I left my room. I mean, look at me, on an amazing cross-country road trip. Everything's going so great that it just makes me worried. I keep thinking, what if this is just a dream and it all goes away in an instant? There's no need to worry, there's even more coming too. Want me to pinch you? Nah, I already pinched myself enough to regret it. Everything ought to be fine. We're busy enough with the case that I shouldn't be worrying about silly stuff like that anyway. With all the stuff we've gotten on our plate, I don't have time to freak out. And I don't even need to. With everyone's support, that includes Sojiro too, but most of you. Sojiro too, but most of all, you. Uh-oh. Oh, look, Kuma. So pretty. Do-do-do-do. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together. I get the feeling that this event
So I went to talk to
has a
Yodo.
unique reply for every option that you pick, but the core of it is the same. So you get one line of unique reply to what you say. That was wholesome, but I don't really see myself hitting on Futaba. Who said anything about sis? Last I checked, she was more than a sis in Kuma's playthrough. Bad chat. Very bad chat. Stop looting the little slub gremlin. Stop it. And totally non-sexual too, which is the best part. Say that to the fact that they all still got their first personas. Alright, and let's get this over with. Oh, Kuma, looks like we finally have time to relax. Are you gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Lady Ann? Let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
There's a Ferris wheel around here? That sounds like fun. Let's do it.
Whoa, amazing.
Whoa, look, Kuma, the lights are so pretty. The correct response is, but not as pretty as you.
Meow.
Wait, what the fuck is Morgana doing here? The night sky may be beautiful, but you are even more dazzling, Lady Ann. You see, it just sounds simpy when you say it. Oh, I can see the tower by Odori Park. Look, it's so shiny. She's not listening to me. Man, I had no idea there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city like this. Simply breathtaking. I wish it was just the two of us. Sorry, I'm being a third wheel.
Meow.
Yeah, don't sweat it. You've done great bringing me here. I mean, bringing us here. Still, it feels so strange to be here in Sapporo like this. I do travel a lot for photo shoots, and it's been both an eye-opener and a blast.
Yeah.
But the time I spend with all you guys is what's really special to me. This trip's made that extra clear to me. Lady Ann. Having all of you in my corner makes it easy for me to keep pushing myself, so thanks. It's time I return the favor and start helping others instead of always depending on them. You helped Alice. You help us all the time. You helped Alice.
Yay.
You think so too? I'd love it if I really did manage to pull it off. I have to say, hearing that from you is a big relief, Kuma.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about going and seeing Alice when we get back to Tokyo. I mean, I did promise to be a friend and all. I should be there for when she works on her comeback.
Huh?
Oh, but the real world Alice won't remember any of that. It'll be fine. I'm sure you got through to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet I'll be able to reach her somehow. Don't worry, Lady Ann. I'm sure the two of you'll hit it off just fine.
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll give it my best. Kuma being a wingman for the cat. Kind of funny how when you fully romanced Anne on a Ferris wheel and you're on one now. It's always the Ferris wheel. It's Joker's MO. I love Morgana, but he can't be with Best Girl. Kuma clearly doesn't like blondes. At least Morgana seems to simp less in this game. That was nice too.
So I went to...
I'm keeping it wholesome and I don't want to throw Morgana under the bus because I think that's just a dick move. The way I operate is if a bro's really into a girl, no matter what, I'm not going to hit on her. It's the bro code. Stick to it. I mean, there was that one time a guy who was joining our group for like an evening. The second time I met him, he ended up hitting a girl that I called dibs on. I mean, I was fine with it, but what bothered me was that he wasn't interested in her, apparently, and then he started hitting on her. I'm like, the fuck? But I didn't want to like cock block him or anything, so I just let it go. But I was kind of like, that's a bit odd, he should have just told me something. I'm considering sleeping with his sister. Does he even have a sister? Maybe I need to sleep with his mother. Wait, what? Ryuji!
Hey!
Yo, is Grimes back yet?
I could use your assistance.
It would be nice if we could look around the city in the meantime. What are your plans?
What are you gonna do?
Are you guys gonna ride the Ferris wheel together? Ride on the Ferris wheel with just the guys. I feel like our bonds will grow stronger. Wow, so it's not like just one of them, it's the boys. Let's do it.
For real?
There's a Ferris wheel? Where at?
Yes.
That does sound fun. Lead the way. It's kind of funny how Yusuke and Ryuji always are next to each other. I'm not saying shit in this one. The more timelines you make, the more my urge to post ego edits in the Persona chat. Lel.
Dude,
So, why are a bunch of dudes riding the Ferris wheel together? Why are you asking that now? That's my line. I certainly don't mind. Look how beautiful the view is at night. What a precious moment. I think I'm gonna cry. I don't know, I was bored.
Wait.
Sure, fine. But why do you invite us? You should have asked one of them. I'm supposed to be soaking up this romantic view with Lady Ann. Is a Ferris wheel an unsuitable location for guy time? I mean, there's no laws about it, but it is a real blow to a guy's ego. Riding a Ferris wheel can pain a man. The heart sounds incredibly complicated. Dude, would you rather do this with someone you're, into?
not quite.
Now's not the time for such frivolous matters. We have a case to solve. And I already know who I'm destined to be with, unlike a whining child like you, Ryuji. I wonder when I'll meet my soulmate. Well, whatever. You guys better tell me if any of you get a girlfriend. Oh, sorry.
You gotta be shitting me.
Oh, no way. Don't tell me you're already... The heart of a man. Yet another mystery has been added to the list. Lady Ann, I wish you were here. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together. I mean, I was saying it as a way of saying, girlfriend, as in, ba chicka wow wow. But he didn't interpret it that way. He interpreted it as, wait a minute, you have a girlfriend? Damn it, I wanted to have some fun with this. Sophia's one of the bros. I mean, she's definitely not one of the hoes. Okay, so we got a 2 for the price of 1. Can we just take Morgana, or is that frowned upon? Let's see if we can take Morgana. Sapporo Tower, people are allowed to run Ferris wheel. I don't think we can take just Morgana. Cannot travel using this time. Well, can I look for a clover leaf before I progress the timeline? No? Seriously? I mean, Sophia could be a true bro in a sense. She could probably alter how she looks physically. Damn, you can't spend some quality time with your bro cat.
Is something the matter?
Good evening, how are things?
What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna ride the Ferris wheel, Makoto? Hell yeah.
Let's get going.
Oh, a Ferris wheel, that sounds like fun. Shall we go then? Wait!
Incredible.
Wait a fucking minute. So when you take Ann, Morgana comes along. But when you take any of the other girls, Morgana's not there. I mean, I do feel like a third wheel then. And I would feel horrible if I was hitting on Ann in front of Morgana. That would be just a blow to his ego. I never would have thought there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. Gender roles are BS anyway. Yeah! I'd love for a girl to, you know, hold the door open for me, pull the chair out, pay for the first date, bring me flowers and chocolates. I'd absolutely love it. Fuck gender roles. I'd love to be wined and dined. I mean, you want equality, right? Why not? I never would have thought there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. The city lights are so beautiful. Thanks for inviting me, Kuma. Oh god, I can sense the inner sire stare happening. You know that moment when you know someone's staring at you but you're still staring out the window? That's what's happening right now. What about Hacham proposing to you? If you dare give her that idea, I will crucify you. I will crucify you. I will nail you to a fucking tree. Because I know it won't kill you, but it will hurt really, really bad. Don't you fucking dare. You just added a new nightmare to my library that I never even thought about. I will nail you to a tree. And I hate the chat is laughing. I fucking hate you guys sometimes. I sometimes fucking hate you guys. Does Hacham watch the VODs? I certainly hope not! 6 hours, 6 minutes. Oh god, Makoto. Oh god. That piercing stare. Oh god. Am I wrong to consider this a date? Wow, so forward and to the point. We're just taking in the sights. You nailed it. We're just having a little fun. Without sounding like an asshole, I would probably go with approach 3, saying we're just having a little fun and see where it goes. But Makoto's the type of person that needs to have it direct. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we say we're just having a little fun. Huh? What kind of... Oh, I see. You just mean having a pleasant time together. I'm sorry if I don't seem like my usual self. I'm just not used to situations like these. Now that I'm in college, the other girls I know tell me about their boyfriends all the time. Oh, you girls are just so... I got myself worked up thinking about how they're all growing up around me while I'm stuck being a kid, or something of the sort.
Oh my.
Wow, I haven't changed at all, have I? Don't make yourself grow up. That's not true.
Do you think so?
Do you mean that in a positive way? I hope so. Am I the only one getting the vibes that if he plays his cards right, he can potentially get laid tonight? Because we're in Sapporo, and I'm sure they have love hotels. I mean, I mean, that's one way to have a memory. Does Makoto want to have her awakening?
I was thinking.
Last year, you all taught me that I had the power to change within me all along. But now, I'm seeing the good in the things that never change, like how close we've grown. I want to stick with the Phantom Thieves for as long as possible, you most of all. That's why we have to solve this case and clear your name, no matter what. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together.
So I went to talk to Hyodo.
I'm actually curious what the other options are. Remember how we had several options and we always picked the fun, flirty option? I'm actually curious. Girls don't always talk about their BFs. Most of my friends are in relationships, but they don't always talk about their BFs. I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but whenever I hang out with just the boys, and this is way back when, we didn't talk about the girls we had. We were too busy focusing on the girls we were trying to catch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh look, Kuma, we finally had time to relax. Alright, I'm curious. Let's see it. Let's see the dating option.
Whoa, amazing.
The lights are so pretty! The night sky may be beautiful, but you are even more dazzling, Lady Ann. I can see the tower by Odori Park. Look, it looks so shiny. She's not even listening to me. Man, I had no idea that there was a Ferris wheel run in the middle of the city like this. I wish it were just the two of us.
Whoa!
Whoa, you saying I'm a third wheel? Oof! Oof! Right in the dick. He's just kidding around. No need to pout like that. Still, it feels so strange to be in here in Sapporo. See, the rest is all the same. Oof! 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 You helped us all the time.
Yay!
Really? Then I ought to keep it up. I have to say, hearing that from you is a big relief, Kuma.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about going and seeing... See, the rest is the same.
Huh?
It'll be fine. Yeah, I'll bet I'll be able to reach this somehow. Don't worry, Lady Ann. I'm sure the two of you will hit it off.
Thanks.
Oof! Morgana! Oof! Right in the dick. Right in the cat balls.
So
Oof!
to talk to
Joker, not kosher, man. That was not kosher. That, no, I could never do that to someone. I'm sorry, no. That is just cruel. I guess that's how Cheeky feels anytime I spend time with Hutchin. Because Cheeky's like, but... You know, Cheeky gets all jealous. Because whenever I'm with Hutchin, Cheeky literally comes to my leg and she just goes... You know, really slowly. She just comes around my legs so I can feel her fur and then she's like... really slowly. And it's so awkward. Like... Cheeky, you fucking cockblock. And like when we were in bed and that, back in the day, she used to actually jump in and she would try to squeeze in between us. She would get like... right in the middle. She's so jealous. Maybe she just wants more time with Hutchin. So she usually follows Hutchin around the place, but whenever I come out of the room, she just runs to me like, oh my god, I missed you so much. So it depends who she's spending time with. If she's spending time with Hutchin, she'll miss me. If she's spending time with me, she'll miss Hutchin. She's like that. She's trying to scare me off. Good luck with that. Let's not lewd the slub gremlin. Definitely Haru's was the most subtle.
Is something the matter?
Good evening, how are
What are
things?
you gonna do?
Are you gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Makoto? Let's do it.
Let's get going.
My Ferris wheel? That sounds like fun. Shall we go then?
Incredible.
I never thought there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city. The city lights are so beautiful. Thanks for inviting me, Kuma. Is it wrong that I steal dating tips from video games? Because I don't have a romantic bone in my body. So, am I wrong to consider this a date? You nailed it.
Well,
Yes, I thought so. Well, I hope I don't embarrass myself. Did you notice what she just did? She sort of like got up, pulled her shirt, cleaned her pants. That's called grooming. If someone does that, that means they're subconsciously thinking about their appearance. Meaning they're subconsciously worried about how someone perceives them physically. If your date starts doing that, or a girl that's constantly like, you know, occasionally looking at you or something like that, it's a good sign. It took me a while to figure that out. I was an idiot. Just... yeah. If a girl does that and she's looking at you occasionally, I assume that she somewhat likes you, you know? If worse comes to worse, you get free confidence. Aren't girls always focused on their appearance? I mean, they are most of the time, but I think they're more self-conscious when there's someone in the vicinity they'd like to impress. You know? Which happens, I guess. Yes, I thought so. Well, I hope I don't embarrass myself. I'm sorry, I don't seem like my usual self. Blah, 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 blah. Don't make yourself grow up.
yes.
Good point. I need to enjoy my youth while it lasts. Ba, chicka, wow, wow. But there is a scale on how much they are focused on it. Thanks for the lesson. I take this knowledge to practice. Good. Good. I will pass on what little knowledge I have to the future generation. Such as gravity does not prevent pregnancy, despite what the internet may tell you.
I was thinking.
Last year, they taught me all about power, blah, 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 blah. My friends all talk about their boyfriend. Wait, what? Oh, she didn't mention her friends talking about boyfriends. Ah, so she didn't need to hint that to Joker.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it.
Wait, did she not fucking give any points? Did she not give any points? Excuse me? Makoto? The fuck? Makoto. Makoto. And I was nice too. I was so nice. And you didn't even give points. And I was so nice. You need to be flirty to get points. She's that oblivious. The boys give more points than Makoto. Makoto! 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 No! No! Makoto, no! No!
Good evening.
This is what happens when you try flirt with Robo Mako. Kuma, we must always make the canon one night with the boys for the memes. I'll pay. Oh, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. I'll ask someone else. You don't have to pay.
Is something the matter?
Whoops, you're not a meme. You're a robot. Beep boop. Makoto. Makoto. I even gave you the benefit I gave you all the... Makoto. See, this is why I go for your big sister, Makoto.
Hey,
Yo, is Gramps back yet?
I could use your assistance.
It would be nice if we look around the
What are
city.
you gonna do?
Let's go with the boys!
For real?
Is it Ferris wheel? Where at? It does sound fun. Lead the way. I love how self-conscious Ryuji is feeling. Because when they were in the spa, and Yusuke's like, this reminds you of how good it is to be naked. And Ryuji's like, what? What does that mean? It's like, looking good, Ryuji. Yeah, I've been working on my abs. What? He's so... Ryuji's so insecure about his sexuality. It's actually adorable. It's like, Ryuji, we really need to get you a girlfriend as hopeless as you are. How about Makoto? Yusuke is so serious. Morgana's just like dead on the inside.
Dude.
So, we're a bunch of dudes riding the Ferris wheel together. Yeah. That's my line. I certainly don't mind. Look how beautiful the view was at night. What a precious moment. I think I'm gonna cry. Haha. Same here. I can't see anything through my tears. I'm supposed to be soaking up this romantic view with Lady Ann. This is how we get Kuma to do stuff around here. Mention memes and threaten to pay. Also, I agree with you about Ryuji x Makoto. You guys don't have to pay me to do fun shit. If it's fun shit, I'm always happy to do it. Yusuke's gay and European. He finds this normal. Hey, you just wait till the future Persona games to see more people way more insecure than Ryuji, Kuma. Is a Ferris wheel an unsuitable location for guy time? I mean, there's no laws against it, but it is a real blow to a guy's ego. Riding a Ferris wheel can pain a man. The heart sounds incredibly complicated. Dude, what you rather do this with someone you know you're into?
Not quite.
Now's not the time for such frivolous matters. We have a case to solve. And I already know who I'm destined to be with, unlike a whining child like you, Ryuji. I wonder when I'll meet my soulmate. Well, whatever. You guys better tell me if any of you get a girlfriend. I promise. Although maybe not finding out right away isn't the worst thing. I mean, I'd be happy for you, but also kind of lonely too. The heart of a man. Yet another mystery has been added to the list. Lady Ann, I wish you were here. Simps. Makoto.
So I went to talk to Hyodo.
You disappoint me so much.
Nothing new came out of it.
The weird part is that was more romantic than like Anne, so she definitely saw the romance. So it was not coded, as that's a flaw, as while the robot jokes can happen, ones who made it are honestly weird, and so that reasoning is punchable. That reasoning is punchable. We want Ryuji with a female, not a robot. I mean... I want to see Ryuji with Anne. Ew. Robot jokes grow stale, and it is stated you should hit yourself to clear your head. And seriously, you mention it too much. I mean, I just read the chat, but okay. And put him in the bro zone though, lel. There's too much blonde in that mixture. I wish you could date the guys in Persona 5, except the tower. That is Catholic priest territory. That is Mara territory. That's why it's creepy. I think it was the same amount of bond points, except Makoto gives none. So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it.
All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
Oh, so she knew about it. So we're back to square one.
Come on, don't give me that look. Here, I at least got her smartphone.
Now that's what I want to see. After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it.
What?
Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Wow! Really?
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Ah, so Zenkichi has a similar theory and he wants to see how his theory lines up with the cats. Alice is sending the bears, Kuma. Remember how I said Alice reminds me of Lilith in Supernatural? I find little girls creepy. Especially when they speak Latin backwards.
Kyoto, Natsume, Alice. All three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil.
Okay, so you found a pattern in people. What else?
At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
And Nagitsu just got a heart on someone.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo.
Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
This is true.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
What's the game plan?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue.
So it's a different persona doing it.
For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
That means someone else crafted the jails.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Ding, ding, ding.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within.
But instead, it's a memory that's being locked away, which turns the monarch into who they become once they're corrupt, because they've forgotten the key motivations that made them who they are as an individual. Not a bad theory, Morgana.
But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarch confined, to keep the monarch out, to make the monarch feel safe. To keep the monarch out.
No, it's nastier than that. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
So it's the confinement. But what do these people in particular pose a threat to? You've got a celebrity model, a councilwoman, and a Twilight fiction writer. Like, what's, like, I don't get it.
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
They'd go back in.
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch.
So this is turning people into monarchs by pushing the trauma on them even harder.
And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
So they're practically the victims of this mastermind.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Hyodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance.
Again, the surveillance.
I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
And I'm guessing there's no way you can trace it because they're probably bouncing around their signal through proxies and VPNs, and it's probably useless. And even then, they're probably connected through a McDonald's Wi-Fi on an unregistered laptop which they brought from a used computer store for cash. I mean, good luck fucking figuring out who that is.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Well, who has the most to gain from this instability?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Or maybe the woman that sold Emma, she's trying to bring down the company that made money from her invention. And then, once it's brought down, she can release something else using the same tech. Now, I'm just thinking about if I was a monarch. Yeah, my jail would be fucked. I think all our jails would be fucked, to be honest. I think all of our individual traumas are, in our own views, quite twisted. Is there something you're not telling us, Kuma? What do you mean?
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
Why not?
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
I mean, you technically need a warrant, and even then there's consequences. You know, social consequences and stuff.
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
I mean, just say the talking cat gave you the idea.
You have a call from Ichinose.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know.
Why aren't we using the speaker? Why are we keeping this secret?
So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions.
Wait, so this is the program you originally created?
I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting.
They didn't delete the log?
It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Meaning... Why Okinawa?
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more. And I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab.
Okay.
Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up.
Have you tried Google Earth?
Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that?
But why would they run a research lab within the jurisdiction of the country in which they're based? Wouldn't it be better to run a secret research lab in a country with very loose laws? Like a second or third world country where no one really gives a shit? But, I mean, what would I know?
So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
Yes, you were. Congratulations, you get a pat on the head. You saved us. Well done. Yeah, keep it up.
You just leave it to me. I've become rather fond of investigating, actually.
Uh-oh, she started talking and she's not gonna stop.
Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
Don't you just love it when a woman asks you that question?
Okinawa?
Wouldn't this be so much simpler if you just used the goddamn speaker?
Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Futaba, don't say the word juicy when we're in an RV full of women. Something else comes to mind.
Shinsuko cookies?
Yusuke, you and your fucking gremlin up there. Okinawa soba?
Oh, that too! It's that ramen-like thing, yeah?
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going.
Yeah, but isn't any evidence you obtain without a warrant unusable? Inadmissible? Because it's purely circumstantial? Also, can't you just say, hey, we're from the government and we're here to help? That usually works, doesn't it?
But Kokujima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland.
And how the F are we gonna drive there?
Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
We get a plane?
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
Feathermobile.
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Do you have a private plane? Just which division of the government do you work for?
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
I mean, there is the issue of the water, yes.
Give me a second. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Is that your girlfriend? Is that your mother?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear.
Are you sure that's not your girlfriend?
Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... Oh.
Is that your mother?
You got hung up on.
Oh, so you could hear that, but you couldn't hear Jokers.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
Wait, were they listening to us?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
Is there a bridge that I don't know about? Is there a ferry, a boat or something?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
What?
Did you say Kyoto?
I mean, Kyoto's freaking awesome and I highly recommend you go. Oh my god, I'm gonna get flashbacks, aren't I? What's this about?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff.
Visit your mother at home?
After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there.
Oh
that ought
my
to cut down on time.
Kobe beef. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kobe beef, I'm drooling already.
But that's still quite a distance, even to Kyoto.
Come on, Makoto. Challenge gender stereotypes and drive the car.
Not to worry, I'll do the driving.
Nani?
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just, I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
And what better way than driving a 6-ton RV on a highway at 110 kilometers an hour?
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly...
Haru, you're sending women back 100 years.
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
Oh boy.
About 21 hours, give or take.
That's at least 2 days.
Gramps is correct.
Oh! Right in the ego.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
Ryuji, calm your tits. I've driven 14 hours in a day before. Calm your fucking tits.
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
Look, I've once gotten away from police in my car. No, you're not. No, you're not. I think I've shared that story when I was in high school. Fun times.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
God bless being under 18 years.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
Just go to the Shogun's palace there in Kyoto. It is so good. I actually lost the police. It wasn't as hard as you think.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
I didn't actually go on a big road and go really quickly because they drive V6s and V8s, and I was driving a Mazda 3, which is a V2. Wait, sorry, or a V4. Technically, it's a 2-liter V4. So I just basically went into the side streets and kept zigzagging, and then I found an apartment block and I went into the parking and I turned off the car and hid, and they just basically drove past. And then I just laid low for a while. And by a while, I mean till like the next fucking morning. After then, they were all gone. The amount of adrenaline that was pumping, I cannot describe. I did not change the car, no. I stayed in the car till morning. The amount of adrenaline I had pumping, fuck me. I cannot describe. But anyways. Pedal to the metal!
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
They didn't get the number plate. I turned off the lights and it was night. Actually, really reckless now that I think about it. See, they were using a big, long, powerful car, but I was in a residential area going left, right, left, right, 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 left, right. It was easier for me to turn than it was for them. And their top speed didn't really help them in narrow streets. The car was too heavy. Kuma was a bad, bad boy. Anyways, let's not talk about my mischief while I was a teenager. It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as we're ready. Make sure you leave nothing undone. I certainly didn't expect the press conference to go the way it did. I was hoping too hard, or was I being too harsh on the mayor? Maybe I should run for an election.
Hey there, that's what you're getting. That's stupid.
This woman is so done with this place. Kuma, the former GTA Slug Pro tag.
That's a popular choice. Carry your item.
No, Nico, I don't want to go bowling. No, wait, it's Roman. No, Roman, I don't want to go fucking bowling. That was such a good game. It's a shame that you didn't have many aerial vehicles in that game, but other than that, it was a really good game. Not as good as San Andreas, but it was really good. Nico was a little too relatable. Man, I really need to replay that game sometime. I can't wait for the day we go full time, because we'll be able to replay those really fun games and do a meme run, you know? Because I'll be able to translate all the Serbian for you. I'll be honest, the guy doing Niko Bellic is not a fucking Serb. His Serbian was broken as shit. Though the type of things he was saying were very true, his Serbian was atrocious. He was fucking atrocious. You could tell he was not a native Serb.
Oh.
I suppose we should say our goodbyes to Sapporo. It's too bad we couldn't stay a little bit longer. Sad nothing came out. I was really hoping we'd see one. Came out? What do you mean? Futaba told me that the ghost had been known to appear in Suzushino. Can we maybe save this conversation for later? Sorry, Kuma, Makoto and I tried this place earlier, and the food tasted just as amazing as it looked. We really had a great time. I had the calories to match too. We should probably get our butts in gear and work it all off. That parfait probably had around 500 calories or so. Nothing an hour or running won't fix. An hour? That's worse than I thought it was gonna be. You think you're gonna burn 500 calories in an hour? Good luck, honey. What do you mean it's sold out? Writing down all the codes? Mate, you should be able to memorize all the codes. I still memorize the code for the, you know the health cheat? Take a look. X, up, down, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. Boom. $250,000, health, and a jetpack. The aircraft was triangle, triangle, square, 0, R1, R2, L1, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Bam! Still got it, baby. You could tell I played a lot of GTA. I had no friends. Ah, well, that's what happens when a kid's stuck indoors all fucking day.
Yo!
Gramps is going to be driving all night, yeah? We should probably get him something to help him stay awake.
Indeed.
How about this one? 8 heads of sleep-slaying terror. Unstoppable Orichi. 50 mil. Shit sounds kind of dangerous. How about we get him methamphetamines? Just ask Morgana to give him some pure acid. And the train, that fucking, you know, the train wasn't as bad as the, you know, the little RC plane. The RC plane was the worst. The RC plane was the worst. I literally had to park it on like a roof and wait for the van to get close enough so I could shoot it, because you'd run out of fucking fuel. The fucking RC one was the worst. Fuck off.
How can I help you? You done? Want yours at all? Want yours at all? Want yours?
Fuck
You
that
done?
plane.
Want yours?
It's almost as bad as that fucking helicopter in Vice City. Get that shit out of here.
You done? Yours at all? Want yours at all? Want yours?
You want PTSD? Go fucking do a completionist playthrough of fucking GTA Vice City and San Andreas. You go do, you know what? You try to collect all the cars in GTA San Andreas without cheat codes. Fucking good luck.
Come again.
Fucking good luck with that, buddy. I love how Fab's getting PTSD. Completionist for San Andreas is insanity. It fucking is. And you know what the worst part is? I was playing it no cheats, and I got up to the Mad Dog mission when he jumps off, and guess what happened? He instantly jumps off. My game was glitched. I had to start from the beginning. And then I said, fuck it, I'm playing with cheats. And then I replayed the game again, got pretty much 100% with no cheats, because people told me there's a secret ending. Guess what? No fucking secret ending. Fuck that shit. Time for a prediction. I'm as blind as Kuma. When we get to Kyoto, Zenny Boy will find out that one of his close comrades has become a monarch, and we will make the Phantom Thieves bring him with them to solve the jail. I feel you. Man.
Hey.
Ryder glitched my game. Oh, that happened to me too. Ryder glitched my game. Oh my god. Oh my, and you remember the strip club? You know, with the cool music? The Hood That Took Me Under? That's the next song that's played during the break. The Hood That Took Me Under. Fuck off, that's the next song. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man.
Thank you for coming in.
Man, you're taking me back on memory lane now.
Here you are. Come back
Oh my god, you're taking me back on memory lane. We could just sit back and listen to the GTA soundtrack. That's how good it is. The fucker glitched right before I killed him. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
What'll it be? Oh, that's here you are. Come again.
Literally corrupted the whole game. Mayhero's only human. We all make mistakes from time to time, don't we? Even after all that's happened, I still believe I have feelings she's not out of this raid just yet. Listen, you won't believe this. The perv actually apologized to me yesterday. What perv? Seems like he was working for the mayor. He said the press conference motivated him to clean up his act or something. Apparently, his hard work caused him all this pent-up stress. Not like that's any excuse to be an absolute pig. But he did drop a lot of money on us last night. He better have learned his lesson. She is definitely a Twitch thought. We did a Phantom Thieves event at the club, and the line was out of the door, man. Popped so many damn champagne bottles. I nearly lost count, haha. If I ever meet a Phantom Thief, I'd like to shake their hand. Get that hand away from me. Also, remember hot coffee? I never had the hot coffee cheat because I was playing it on PlayStation, but I know you could do it on the PC version.
Come on in. Major choice. Here you go. Major choice. Thank you. Major choice. Here you go. Stop by it.
I mean, I still can't believe they put a sex minigame into the game, where you literally need to rhythm the buttons to do the sex. It's fucking insane, isn't it? Those were the OG games, you know, back when people in society weren't snowflakes. Yeah, and the outrage about that. That's free marketing, man. It's Rockstar. Oh, Rockstar made a violent game about drugs and shit. Meanwhile, all the kids, fuck yeah, I want this game. That's like perfect marketing, man. What are people gonna do? Not buy a violent video game? That's called Grand Theft Auto? No, man. Games were great back then, and they actually needed to be complete before they were released. You know, at the very least, not broken. Whereas today, everything's released half done, and you have to pay for DLC to get the rest of the story. Fuck off.
Good evening.
Sapporo's given me some wonderful memories. Which reminds me, I bought this at the general store. I was hoping you'd hold on to it for me. If I ever fall down and start crying again, I want you to show me this. It will remind me of all that happened here, and that people can always get back up no matter what. Salvia-chan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. I truly hope we come back here someday.
Yo!
Yo, check this out. The real detail in this is unreal. It's a wooden bear statue. The little gremlin knows me. Those eyes, that face, and see how it looks like it's actually moving? Inari'd probably have a lot to say about that. I saw it and just had to have it. Apparently they carve these from the trees around here. It makes sense seeing how it's solid wood. I'm more into collecting PVC figures and stuff, so I've never had too much interest in this kind of thing. Still, I know cool when I see it. Do me a favor and put this in the hideout, okay? That is so cool. Can we get the clover?
Hey.
Hey Kuma, do you say we look for a 4-leaf clover?
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, and guess I got platinum, and I can tell you it was hell. One game I liked from PS2 was similar to GTA, I guess, being Driver Parallel Lines. Yeah, Driver's from ages ago. PlayStation 2 was a good generation. PlayStation 2 was an amazing generation. That's where we got the Devil May Cry's, the Metal Gear Solids, the Grand Theft Autos, the Need for Speeds, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter. Like, I haven't played Jack and Dexter, but you get what I mean. Like, so many good games came during the PlayStation 2 era. That was an amazing era of video games. Fucking amazing. Persona 3 and 4, can't say I played them, but you get what I mean.
I'll just add this.
Alright, guys, it's been a fun stream. It's been, I think, it's 3:30. I started at 8. It's been a good 6.5 hours. I gotta wrap it up, let Hutchon do some editing, and then I gotta go to the city and get some sushi. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed. For the people watching the LP, I apologize that the chat is not on the screen. It is because Streamlabs literally shit itself. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play so far. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord because there's heaps of us chatting and memeing there when we're not live streaming or doing Let's Plays, so I hope to see you there. If you're interested in watching some of the reactions we talk about, there is a reaction channel as well as a Patreon that you can check out where all the reactions that can't go on YouTube go up. Otherwise, I hope to see you on the weekends at Twitch. We live stream anime games on the Saturday, action games on the Sunday, and then we have Anime Monday where we play an anime game and do some anime reactions. So I hope to see you at one of those. Thank you guys for coming. It's been a blast, lots of memes. I love seeing all of you here. I love all the banter. I love all the memes. We have a lot of fun. It's a highlight to my week. The week doesn't officially start until we start gaming. The vote is not done yet. The vote basically ends tonight. From what I recall, Uncharted 4 is leading the vote for the next action game. So there is a good probability that Uncharted 4 is being played tomorrow. I need to just double check that tonight and get everything prepped. So whatever wins, wins. The vote is still open tonight because it still technically hasn't been a full week. So we'll sort that out. So tomorrow's going to be action game. And then we've got Anime Monday, which is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I have done the grinding. I was up till 3 a.m. last night doing the grinding for the supports. I've grinded them, so we're ready to go for Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Monday, as well as some reactions. when Kingdom Hearts, when it wins the vote. So whenever we finish the game, we usually vote on what gets played next. So if you want to vote, make sure you get your butts on Twitter. Not Twitter, I mean Discord, because that's where the Council of Kuma thread is, and either become a Twitch subscriber or a patron or a YouTube member. I always recommend Patreon because that's where the anime reactions are, and so you can enjoy those. So thank you for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you had a blast. I did. Until then, Ninjakuma out. Bye.
I'm running on empty, man.
Behold, a saucy, zesty masterpiece.
Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass! Here you go, my treat!
Yes, it's all good.